But for 30 years now, the evangelical church has argued that the most winsome way to proclaim the gospel, to attract seekers, is to de-scandalize the message of the Bible as much as possible. This includes not only making the message as simple, even shallow, as they possibly can, but also avoiding every controversial doctrine. The approach is to make the gospel presentation, indeed the entire worship service, seeker-friendly, meaning the least offensive as possible. Not just for seekers, by the way, but probably for 2/3 or more of the people that are there. Therefore, no sermons on the sins of transgenderism or homosexuality, no talk of male headship in the family and church, and if possible, little to no mention of eternal punishment. The governing principle seems to be that in order to maximize gospel receptivity, one has to minimize offense. And it's reached a point, it seems, where no amount of evil in the culture can rise to the level of requiring a response from the church. A Christian can be assassinated for preaching the gospel in front of millions of people, and nothing is said. And when challenged on their silence, pastors punt to evangelism, warning that moralizing over sins like transgenderism, for example, will needlessly offend gospel prospects and therefore compromise the church's witness. For the sake of the good news, we're told, one must remain silent as children are butchered. As I've said many times, it seems rather incongruous to me that the best way to win souls to righteousness is to neglect it. I mean, do we really want to say that the illuminating power of the Spirit is so impotent that it must be shielded from every ethical framework? And what kind of macabre message would require children to be sacrificed to Moloch just to be found appealing anyway? The end of the gospel is peace on earth, a peace that comes when justice rolls down like waters and righteousness as a mighty stream. Must we not demonstrate such righteousness in order to win people to it? Isn't what we win souls with, as we like to say, what we win them to? That what is truly winsome to souls crushed under the weight of governmental and other forms of oppression is the liberating message of God's justice and mercy.